I wonder if there's a limited amount of missions, or, you know, if they keep adding things.
You guys didn't bring, like, checkers or anything, did you?
Any app?
Boom.
I found all those missing altered items.
All of them?
No, the checkers board, though.
You have a gift, ma'am. But those weren't all of the altered items missing from the Panopticon. The hiss must be making them restless. We've had several more containment breaches.
How many of these things did he lose?
I mean, I saw there were a lot of holes.
Just a couple. Should be no problem for you. I really appreciate your help. Really. Just super.
I don't believe you. Somehow I don't believe you. The rubber duck, the mannequin, and the flamingo. Sealed threshold card.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Okay. I mean, I can get to one in...
You guys didn't bring, like, checkers or anything?
No one bought checkers. I can get one into this mystery area down here. There's a turntable. Are the tables turned? Transit corridor south. Sealed threshold corridor. I've been in the sealed threshold corridor before. It's always great when I mess up my throne, isn't it? You can't dodge two in a quick succession. Don't throw explosives at me. You think you can run away? You can be on my team, but you can't run away. No running away allowed. I just want you to be on my team for no reason. I mean, the headshots are very effective. No, you can be on my team as well. Sorry, but what's doing that? Are you throwing that? A very interesting guy. Just a little guy. And he goes squeezed out of existence. So, there's something. This way! This way, because we've got level 6 clearance. Wow. Just the security guards doing his job. Not very effectively. Excuse me. Thank you. A Victorian mirror. She admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sunrise and disappearances in Nantucket, Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library when they contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. We certified the case of Mrs. Pockets has shown her lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Her fixation with her family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Miss Carver is fit for the lunatic asylum and remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. Doctor, absolute dickhead from the Dark Ages, who does not understand shit. That's who wrote that. The Prime Candidate Program. Oh. Interesting.
To find new prime candidates. The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
P6 and P7. Hang on. Face of the enemy. I didn't want to be here. The Prime Candidate Program. Okay, there is something in here. That's unfortunate. Oh well, I guess we're going in. We're doing both at once. We're finding the mannequin and the Prime Candidate. We're P7, obviously. How much is obvious? Level 4 enemies after all that we've been through. Level 4 enemies are nothing now. Level 4 enemies are literally nothing. Like swatting flies. Literally swatting flies. What is going on down here? Literally swatting flies. I see that there's a shelter. I know that there's an enemy upstairs. But I'm greedy. This won't spawn in a million things. Ooh. An energy boost, you say? Just gives him enough time to come down the stairs and face me. No? Get squished. Okay. There's a prime candidate over there. Another prime candidate. The world is twisting. Or is that the mannequin? That's the mannequin, isn't it? That's absolutely the mannequin that escaped. Okay, there's an interesting hum over here. Obviously, the whole of the world is an interesting shape over in this direction. A very interesting shape. Okay, the mannequins definitely have, and it's having an effect on the cameras. Big shelter. What's down here? I got a peek. Okay, there's a door that we can open back up for fast travel. There's a cartoon to watch. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, WA, resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, created in AWE, in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13, 2010 by ex-Euro agent Frank Breaker to the Alan Wake that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, referred to events investigated in 1970, 1976, and 78. Breaker received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A bureau team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm the event was over. Interviews were conducted. Referred to the 1970 and 1960, 76. Thomas Zane, 1976, 78. Odin Anderson, Tor Anderson. Alan Wake is believed to be a paranormal investigator. Eyewitnesses report highlights of an old light switch, possible object of power, that seems to have mysteriously gone missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claimed he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. Alan Wake, an F in clairvoyance, because he's clairvoyant. Mr. Bones' wild rise. Why is he Uncle Mr. Bones? You know, just Uncle Bones.
Clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg.
Yes, we can.
See, everyone has different brains.
And some brains can do it all. Mr. Bones, don't you know?
Some brains can talk.
Some brains have Wi-Fi.
This ESP.
ESP.
No interruptions. Mission interruption.
Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg?
We can throw that, yeah. Mr. Bones is an asshole.
As if you fail your clairvoyance test. Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind.
Why would you want to make your friends blind?
Once
Hang on, she's got the Nephora dots, but they're above her eyes. What the heck?
what job to give you, and if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
Because we can do it all. The director's chair. That looks remarkably like the chair that I am sat in.
The big chair.
What
That is literally the chair that I'm sat in. It's not a gamer's chair, but it's the chair that I am in. It's not a big chair, it's kind of short actually.
The only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Electric chair. I'm in an object of power. The shitty chair that has no back support.
I wish things had gone differently and ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things.
I don't know if you wish hard enough.
Projector will.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen
With the lights
before.
out.
I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here, and I don't want to invoke his name, but it's It's completely different circumstances here.
Alan Wake was Prime Candidate 1.
It's remarkable.
Okay. Pride? What's all this pride?
Yes.
What did you do? What did you do, sir?
We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame.
That doesn't make it right.
Boys were boys.
I mean, if you use excessive force on him.
And under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all.
It didn't turn out that way, did it?
Marshall needs to realize this. We'll make this work.
You didn't.
We'll make this work.
Nope, you didn't make this work. The hotline wants to call us.
After Northmoor stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates.
Okay, so Northmoor was a
No one
prime
but me.
candidate.
That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always.
And you ended up having to take it.
Which is an end. I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6. Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents. They're gone. Casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent.
But you misused
The
it.
oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I
That was probably your mistake.
family.
That was probably your mistake.
We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here.
But it was too late.
To do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now.
Except you're dead now.
Prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
I mean, P7, we are the thing. Don't need to watch that again, I just wanted to clear it out.
Ordinary. There's so much coming together in this.
Transcript of conversation, Dylan Faden. Subject was alone during this outburst. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore. I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Yeah, he was telling Prism to get out of his head.
One case. A new object of power.
He didn't want her in his head, but he wanted the hiss. Agent killed during the incident involving a kid, codenamed Dylan Faden, codename P6. Blunt force injuries to the head and back and neck, executive trauma of the abdominal region, lacerations and contortions of the upper and lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord. avulsion fracture to the 3rd and 10th ribs, blunt force injuries to the extremities, abrasions, lacerations, contusions, dislocation of the left and right elbow and the left and right knee. For examination, it determined the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the victim was contorted through his own body. Through his own death. I don't know, he folded him to pieces. But with no powers. He literally just smashed him up and folded him to pieces. Without powers.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
It's an outfit.
All the times I felt paranoid.
They were watching her.
I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Inordinary.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. I remember was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it shifted.
Okay, shifting maze.
We went inside and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No.
Why is the fire extinguisher not popping?
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember?
So the interview just earlier.
Barbecues? How did it make you feel?
How does
Did
that
your
make you
parents
feel?
ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink?
Maybe.
Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world,
Okay, they're leading us there.
away from your parents.
I don't
So they're asking if we created the world.
think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe we created paths to other worlds. I don't know if we... There's an item in here. I've already been to the other side of that. I don't know, but we want to go to this mannequin that's back here. There's also... Well, that's just... Yeah, I wonder if that cage opens and wasn't open before. More items. I should shoot all of these. Kiss repeaters. No spreading your shit, speakers. We're not listening. You don't want to let them in. We don't want this. I don't. I am nothing. I'm nobody. That's the mannequin. Absolutely. Hi. Okay. It threw me off. Is it a fridge monster?
God, the only thing creepier than one mannequin is a few dozen of the damn things.
Okay, not necessarily a fridge monster. Just a whole heap of mannequins. I hear things. Does that count as having cleansed it? No. So how do I cleanse the mannequin? I see the couple of dozen of them. You are all looking at me? You are all looking at me. And when you're unobserved, you will look at me again. What am I doing? This isn't the mannequin. How do I cleanse this? How do I cleanse this? You shut up. Where's that noise coming from?
New bureau policy. No more mannequins.
Okay, you must find the right mannequin. We found it. No more mannequins. Good policy. Honestly, good policy.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
He's lowly level 4, guys. If I don't fail to hit them, no problem. He's got a shield. Get out of my way! Friendo. Don't want to accidentally kill the friendo. Hollow sphere! Stone-like material. Vitrified soil. Various pieces of various sizes and colours. Animal carcass, possibly canine. Rusted metal bucket. A leather wallet and a shotgun cartridge. All materials go to investigation. Okay. Interesting. No known procedures for preventing the item's effects. Lining the item's cell with the newly discovered black rock has yielded positive results. A wire fabric waist mannequin. The base and head are made out of stained wood. The item duplicates. Trigger of this behavior is unknown. No correlation can be found in either of the number of duplications that manifest during an episode, or the duration of which they last before disappearing. Okay, and then there's the therapy, which we just listened to. I mean, they also had heads, which the picture did not. That's not a knife, that's some sort of crowbar. Okay, there's a lot of people. A lot of red down there. You definitely want us to go this way. There's more material. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It's been rotten in that box since they picked it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelt. So don't go whining at me. I wish I got to watch as a parade of human teeth. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Yep. Human teeth doing a parade seems more interesting than sniffing a dead dog. Is it something to do with Resident Evil? They just collect a lot of Resident Evil stuff, a dead undead dog, you know, and then all sorts of other things. Gifts? Actually taking that down there? Yeah, man. Well, this seems horrible. I feel like I should go cleanse all the other things, though. Of course, there's a monster in the lift as a trap.
I were both candidates. Experiments.
Of course, there's a trap in the lift. We're successful. Okay. Be on my team. That it? That's the whole thing. Right, let's cleanse this. Cleanse the control point. Plus 400. Okay, we've saved the room. The subway station. Interesting.
We're going back home.
Why is there a subway station down here? That costs 2. I'll take the shield strength just because it only costs 2.
Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
I'm gonna go to the sealed threshold corridor. I'm just gonna leave that for now. We've got some other stuff to do before we head to probably the end of the game.